Welcome back to Power Plant Simulator. I know, I'm sorry, we are doing another video on this thing. I've been watching this playthrough for a bit, for a few days, just watching the behavior of things since we added in the extra pumps and considering some of your comments. So since I've put the extra pumps in, we've not had any flooding here. And I've been consistently adding in more and more fluid. And what I'm seeing is, and there's nowhere that the fluid can go, it's not escaping anywhere. So there's obviously more capacity in the system. So I'm assuming it's not escaping anywhere, he says. So I add a bit in, it works its way around, and it gets to the point where, so at the moment only the first 3 pumps are running because the fluid is not, first 4 pumps, the fluid is not getting past it. And what you'll see is that eventually it will work its way around. So we're sitting at about 10,000 HP at the moment, so we've got a plus, and a very nice plus, sort of 6,500. It's pretty good. It will eventually surge its way around, get to all of the pumps. There'll then be a big boost in power, he says. Maybe I didn't add quite enough. Or maybe it's just taking, there you go, you can see it's now making its way around. Once the extra pumps kick in, we get a boost in power because there's more being fed through the system. And then it pumps all the extra away and it fades off, and so it kind of pulses. And you'll see that behavior. So the 2 comments I had were make this area bigger, and also is part of the flooding problem that this area is too narrow. I don't think the flooding problem is because this area is too narrow, because the flooding occurs up here and it doesn't run all the way through. Let's blow some dynamite up just for fun. But what I think I'm going to do, because I'm not sure if there was more space whether this would work, so this is going to cause us some issues because we are going to be disconnecting power from the pumps doing this job. But what I want to do is we're going to blow this corner away. I'm going to start by placing some explosives up here. I'm going to take this corner away, I'm going to open this bit up. Ultimately what I need to do is blast all of this away. So yeah, it's going to cause us some problems, I think. I've adjusted these floodgates so that they will stay shut. Basically, I've turned off the automation. So what we're going to try and do is turn this whole bit into the basin that it flows into and see if that makes a big difference. I don't know if it will or not, but that's kind of my plan for this. On top of that, we've had more bots made. I've been working on just increasing the automation over here. Most of the about half the beavers aren't working now, which is kind of cool. Over here, we're almost at that same point. No, well, we're not. About half the jobs have been automated. And if I come over here, we are kind of short. We're still low on gears. No, we've got all the resources. I guess we just need to... We're low on heads. So let's just pause for a moment and check our factories. So I think that's probably because I did some switching things around and then haven't come back over here. So let's increase our head production, and that should sort things out, I think. cool. Oh, we've pumped a lot of water out of there. Yeah, I know I'm really focused on getting this power thing worked, but it's kind of got my attention at the moment. And I think a lot of the rest of the colony is okay. So, I mean, here we've got 37 well-being. We've got some broken teeth. Wow. We've not got a tooth grindstone. We must have. We must have. Struggling to find a spot. So we could put one there. Let's just throw an extra one in, I guess. There you go. That'll sort that out. And we do need a lot more stuff for these guys. We've not got any lanterns. Wow. That seems kind of... I did build... Yeah, I built all of that area. But, yeah, maybe we should start throwing in some random stuff at some point. I think the lanterns actually need their own... Yeah, we haven't even unlocked the lantern. Wow. I think they need their own square, yeah. I built it there. Can they get to it? They can. Let's throw a few in, shall we? If we can do a little bit of welfare boosting for the beavers. I guess that means we don't have any over in this district either, so... let's lob a few in over here as well. If we put one there, that's probably going to get most of their accommodation, so that would be sensible. Yeah, and I'm guessing these guys probably need quite a lot of stuffs. Yeah, they've not got any roofs. Jeez, we should do some cheesy stuff. These guys, they're missing a lot of stuff. Okay, right, decoration. I think they can get to that. Yep, beaver statue. Rub. Roof. That should help with a bunch of stuff. There are paths available there. No, but there could be, because do we need a platform now? Yes, we do. What we could do is do that and then put the platform back. I think they need the platform for cutting trees. And then we could put some terrain in here. And we could put some of the land-based well-being stuff in there. And over here, we could probably, without too much detriment, do something. Oh, they've got most of their. Yeah, let's delete that. No, delete that. Wait, you don't need to delete that before. No, don't start building it. Thank you. Yeah, they've got most of their. Yeah, I guess they're just working. As we wind down the work, these guys will be able to have good well-being. So, I guess the way to manage it will be to try and move them all over to here. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. So, that works. That works. What I think we should be doing is maybe discouraging so many beavers existing, if you get my meaning. But we'll worry about that in the future. future me problem. They say. So yeah, you do that. That's going to need to be double dynamite, and that needs to be single dynamite. And then that's going to be triple. That's going to be double. And they can get there. I almost don't think we need this huge tank now. You know, it's there, so we've got it if we need it. A bit of me says we could just detonate this and it might all work, but I've got a process in my head. Got a process in my head. Let's just go check on Robinote as well. Check these guys haven't died out. Well, they are very borderline on the old food. I thought I told them to plant more food. Guess maybe not. So we'll get them to do that. Plant crops, potatoes. Why aren't you harvesting your potato? I think probably we need to close down the mine. Paused. 15 beavers. There are quite a lot of jobs, so you can be paused. What jobs have we got active? You can be paused. One vacancy. Okay, that should be better. You can be paused. Yeah, let's go with that. See how they get on. They've got 15 spare beds, so hopefully they'll do a little better. Yep, hopefully they will do a little better. I know their own fault they did decide to splinter off, you know. Right, let's detonate that. Make that. And we still get. No, we can't now, so we need to make a few changes. So let's put, if I put that there, then we should be able to do a path like that. And probably I'm going to need to do some path along there. And dynamite there. And there. Yeah. The tricky bit is going to be getting rid of all of this wall. Now, I maybe don't need to get rid of all of the wall, but I would like to. That's going to remove this restriction. I'll wait until we've opened this area up. So I guess I need to place a piece of dynamite there as well. Get all of that placed. We delete the path. Yeah. You've stalled. You've stalled for some reason. Again. It is almost like there is a leak somewhere. And that's closed, so I don't get it. So maybe it is this problem. We'll see if we can address it. Somehow, I don't know how they play. I guess they went in there. Yeah. Get that placed, please. That's replaced. Should be able now to leave that off and place those. And that should be good. If they can get those in, then we can blow that up. Clear the path out of the way, get that placed, and we'll be good. We have another bad tide inbound. Usually random pieces, so we can get rid of. We can empty this out now while there's no bad tide. I'm going to leave this because it's going to be part of our pool of fluid. So grim. Anyway, let's detonate that now. Detonate all of this. I put the wrong... I think I put some of the wrong dynamite in. Ah, well. Yeah. That only needs to go down. Oh, jeez. I put a whole load of the wrong stuff in. Well, it's not too late to correct it, so... Alright. Moth back in. You need to be 1. Yeah. You need to be 2. It should be fairly quick anyway. It's weird that that's not flowing out, I guess because I made it deeper there. But based on that, let's just throw back in the levees. There we go. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Let's do some priority. At least they've picked all the trash up pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't get why this is stalled. Oh, I'm not going to worry about it now because we are going making some fairly significant changes, and actually while it's stalled maybe we just do that. Now let's leave it because we need some of the pathway. So you can go. You can go. Can't detonate that yet because I'll take all of that with it, but path. You can go. You become double. Let's start placing single dynamite all the way along there. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is going to help. I did a stall once before, didn't I? It just, yeah, I don't know. Whether it's evaporation, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, whether it's evaporation, I don't know. You can detonate you now, because they can get to those last bits. Let's prioritize those ones. Then we can start to rip this apart and then rebuild it. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to rebuild all of this, but you know, here's what it is. I guess actually they will stay powered because they've got that there. It's kind of amusing. Right, detonate. So I want to remove you. I'm going to remove this piece as well. Then I get probably work backwards. So the restriction start. May as well go from here. No, let's go from here. That's going to go. No, we don't want to take that corner out, actually. And to leave that, they can go. Yep. Yeah, it's got to be evaporation, I think. Must be. That's crazy. That would be the only thing I think that explains it. So it probably need to run the path along the bottom, actually. And I think given that, we may as well just delete all of that. And that. And then retreat the path a bit at a time. And put in the explosives. And work on rebuilding it, I guess. Go. And then we'll refill it from this. So we do need this big tank because of the evaporation issue. Interesting. Interesting. Please tell me they can still get to all of that. Yeah, they can. Bad tide incoming should have even less effect on us these days. How are the Roanokas doing? They've got some food now. That's good. They've got some food. They should start breeding back up now then. That's been built back in, so that's okay. So yeah, this does need to work, but I guess maybe we have it something like that. Right, so you can go eat that in, and then we are going to need to do that all the way along there. All the way along there. No, we don't do that, do we? We do eat. Triple platforms, double platform, prioritize the explosives. Because we need to be able to build power. It seems I did. I'm not sure. Right. Platforms. Path all the way along. Platforms. And corner. corner. Great. And hope that can go. Muddy floodgate. And then once they've finished connecting all this up, we'll just disable the disable flags and just see if it works. It seems like such a huge change. It seems like such a huge change. The reason that these ones think they still have power is they are still connected to the batteries. They should build mega quick now anyway. They should build mega quickly. Actually, that's maybe going to look a bit neater. So, yeah, can't get out anywhere. So that's good. This is all behaving now. Good. Don't need to make that any deeper. Oh, well. It shouldn't take them too long to build this, I don't think. And we'll give it a run. I really hope this is the last video on this. These projects always do take me a very long time. And yes, Kartek, I acknowledge your comment about being beyond my abilities to recirculate everything. Thank you. I don't think it's going to be power efficient enough to do it, basically. So, is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And I don't think now actually we're ever going to be losing any, because we're just going to use this tank to refill for evaporation. So if we could get these two built, that would be awesome. And everything will be hooked up. It's still disconnected from the rest of the colony, so which is okay because our supply is way outstripping our demand at the moment. So, right, everything's hooked up again, I believe. So all we need to do is come over here and do that, and that should refill the system. It might be a little bit rocky as it refills the system, but that should refill the system. So let's see how we get on, I guess. And the cool thing about having the batteries is we've got enough power to run the pumps. So it should be okay once things have cycled through. We don't have to wait to generate enough power to fully run the pumps. As soon as the fluid gets through, they'll run. So we should be okay. And we might be able to. I do wonder actually whether we should have another floodgate here to have the ability to pour water into this one. That might be worthwhile, actually. That might be worthwhile. That might be a better way, actually, to manage it. I like that idea. Let's see how this goes. If this struggles, then we'll do that. We'll add the ability to just pour bad water into this. I think that's not flooding yet, which is cool. obviously this can hold a heck of a lot more. So yeah, I like that idea. I'm getting impatient. It's closed still. Yep. It's still adding fluid into the system. We are not flooding yet. We are pumping. We are back up at our 11,000. Maybe I don't need to be quite so impatient. Maybe it is all going to work out in the end. This is now set at 0.3, so maybe it's going to be okay. Maybe it's going to be okay. What I'm going to do is then very quickly come add a triple floodgate there. Hopefully very quickly come add a triple floodgate there. Should be pretty quick. Hopefully what that will allow us to do is pour water in here if we need it. So yep, the power's creeping up, which is good. So we're now sat at an excess of, oh, this is way better than we've had before through self-sustaining. Wow. Jeez. That's a lot more power. Okay, what's it going to settle at? What's it going to settle at? So I do need to try and build a stream gauge out here. So the way to do that is with a double side platform, I think. I get it in the right place. Placement of these is always really janky. There, I think. That should allow me to build something about down here. But yeah, we're settling in at about 9,000 HP. We are not flooding, even remotely. We've got a much bigger body of water overall, so maybe it's not going to evaporate. I think I prefer the idea of adding fluid in down here automatically. So I am going to re-disable these and try and do it from down here. I think that's going to be better for the system if it's coming in through the pumps other than through this one, because it's going to be less of a shock to the system. So I should be able to put it there. It says they can build it. Not sure whether it's through coming down here through that or through the platform, but we'll see. Oh, they're going to go that way. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't need to do that. Okay. And we can also top this up now. Find it. There we go. And I think we'll want to keep a level here, maybe like about a half. That's a quarter. So I'm just going to pause. Attach to stream gauge. Low threshold. And we go if it's below 0.25. Below 0.2. Let's do that. Let me go 0.2. Change mouse DPI. 0.2. Go to 0. It's above 0.25. Go all the way up. There we go. So that should keep a decent amount of fluid in here. So hopefully that will work. That seems to be pretty good for power output. This one has been disabled, yeah, so that should do it, I think. That's sitting pretty perfectly. Oh, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Job's a good one. Yep, this is all staying dry. How are Roanoke doing? They've got a good supply of food now, which is brilliant. Those extra potatoes we planted seem to have helped out. Yep, that's all behaving. There's so much pallets out there doing nothing, but hey, it doesn't matter because we now have an extra 14. This is working. Cool. It is making things a little unstable, but yeah. Might need to widen that window up, I think. Like that. Yeah, let's make that 0.15. As long as there's fluid there to pump, I think we're good. I think my last for today is going to be to connect that in. So I am not going to set it up to recirculate anything back into the tank. The only thing that we are losing fluid from now is evaporation. So I don't think we need to worry about that. We've got pretty much perpetual motion going on, generating us about 9,000 HP. So we've gained, wow. Oh, that's just because they've hooked it up. Yeah, so we're gaining about 9,000 HP. So we were at 6.5. So adding in the extra 3 pumps has boosted us by 2,500, which is pretty nice. Putting in this stream gauge and this floodgate should keep us in a good place for keeping things full. I probably just need to keep an eye on making sure that this stays full. So there is that. Whether there's sense in setting it up so that now the bad water just goes off the map, because this is going to overflow. I don't know. Interested in your thoughts on that one, I guess, or whether I just need to occasionally come over and manually control it. It's not the end of the world, is it? The alternative is that if it runs too low, we'll just blast a bit deeper if we're in a drought. This is a heck of a lot of power. The other thing that I want to do, or the last thing that I want to do over here, last few things. Power, flywheels, large vertical framed flywheel. One more review there. And then we're going to go back away. to somehow connect them together. But I want to make the most humongously ridiculous battery. Because I'm fed up of running out of power. And we are endgame here, so let's be endgame, shall we? Yep. Power. You. We're going to need some scaffold to build those, so give you that. I think they should be able to build up to that now. But yeah, that should be a reasonable power bank, shouldn't it? Yeah. Awesome. And with that, I am curious why we have hungry beavers. Let's just quickly... You shouldn't have hungry beavers. They probably just need to go eat. Yeah, with that, I am going to call it a day for this video. So next time, we will not be looking at it. I promise. We will be working on other things. We will be looking at improving beaver well-being, minimizing the number of beavers that are working, and yeah, that'll be it. So maybe a couple more videos on this series and we'll probably be done. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the power plant thingy that we've built, and see you all next time.